Hey guys, welcome back to the Rev and Evan channel. I got my man Christopher Phillip here. Used to work with this guy. Awesome dude, serious muscle car enthusiast. And we're out here today at Dream Giveaway Garage in Largo, Florida. Been here before. You've probably seen the first video we did on this Boss 302. Well, we're back. I got a promo code. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you missed our last video, Chris, Boss 302.
Oh, and not just Boss 302. One of one, really special car with the way this was optioned out by the original owner.
I mean, the car, it's a survivor car. You could see it's not absolutely perfect. It's got some touch-up paint going. It's got bias-ply tires. We drove this car last time we were here. We went out, had some fun with the gears. Bias-ply tires, dog dishes. You can even tell it's got a couple imperfections. But overall, I mean, it's a fantastic car, right? So it's a 70, but no shaker.
No shaker.
No rear spoiler, no slats, nothing, just Burt Reynolds hanging out behind us here. I mean, it's a very basic Boss 302, but it's a great driver. The thing handles well. We took it out last time. Manual steering, I think, if I remember right.
Yeah, and 390s on the back.
Yeah, which made it rip. It got up in the power band. Let's take a peek at the engine.
Yeah, you do it.
Man.
Other interesting thing, no tachometer with 390s on the rear. Don't ask me why.
I love the race history of these cars, to be perfectly honest with you. The fact that they really were built to go racing. I mean, Ford, if you think about it, in 69 and 70, Ford had a pretty strong engine lineup. At this point, you could have got a Boss 429. What a thumper that thing is, right? The 428, which on the street, I've driven them both, and actually the 428 is just absolutely a ripper. Later on came in 71 the Boss 351, which is probably one of my all-time favorite Boss engines or Ford engines in general. But look at this thing, Chris. I mean, we've driven it, like I said.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just a great, solid car that for 25 bucks with the promo code Evan on Dream Giveaway Garage, you get a chance to win this thing. Chris, this thing has a whole bunch of paperwork too, no?
Whole lot of paperwork. Why don't, you know, while people are getting a look at this engine, let's mosey on over to where the paperwork is, and then they can meet us on over there and we'll show them some of the paperwork.
Let's cruise.
Let's do it. Evan, I see you found the table with all the goodies.
Oh yeah, look at this. I mean, so this car comes with a lot of documentation. Kevin Marti put his stamp of approval on it, which is like, you know, that's the end all be all. If you're a Ford person, you know who Kevin Marti is. He authenticates different cars, Ford models based off of, I think, the VIN, and he tells you what the car really is or how rare your car is. But,
sure.
So I've got the window sticker right here, the 1970 Mustang.
How much was it out the door?
Base price for a Boss 302 was $37.20. Out the door, this car was $41.24.
Okay.
Can I just give you the $41.24 and take the car?
Well, you know, I've got to discount it a little bit for you.
All right, I appreciate that. So, 8-cylinder engine, vinyl buckets, 4-speed, power front disc brakes. You can see all the different things. Quick ratio steering. Of course, it's manual. Competition suspension. Functional front spoiler as opposed to the non-functional front spoiler. And then all the other goodies. So, it's got some neat stuff. Marti report, like we said.
Yeah. Assembly line?
Assembly line, or, you know, some people call it a broadcast sheet.
Yeah.
I think it's very like, it might be a Mopar thing or a Ford thing, but this is basically what you find under the rear seat of cars.
Yeah.
This thing basically gets chucked under the rear seat.
Read what it says right down there in the memo.
Hood, fenders, M32J 302, Boss 302HO.
Oh, there you go. And invoice.
Okay, there you go.
And where was it sold new?
33, where or what?
No, where was it sold new?
Oh, look at that. Looks like Missouri.
There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Remember that when everybody had an old leather?
My dad had the exact same thing, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God, look at all this paperwork.
And look over here. There's the, what do they call that? That was on the engine when when it came off the factory line. And here's your temporary owner card for the in-service date of 12/4/69. This made a heck of a Christmas present in 69, huh?
You ain't kidding. So obviously the dealer brochure, personalized plates, and the original plate.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff that you're going to get with this Boss 302. Just an amazing car. And how do you win it, Chris?
You go to www.dreamgiveaway.com. You use Evan's special promo code, Evan.
EVAN. Simple. 4 letters.
There you go. Put that promo code in. get your bonus tickets on any donation of $25 or more. If you have the lucky ticket at the end of the sweepstakes, you win the car. We pay the prize taxes. It's that easy.
Wow, and I see even in the boardroom here, you got a absolutely beautiful shot of the rear of the Boss 302. 70 Boss, man, what a car. So looking out over that long Mustang hood, you can see the difference between the matte finish up the middle and the reflective tape on the Boss 302 stripe, which is kind of neat. Part of the charm of the Boss 302. And boy, I tell you, I just wonder, like, if I was walking in a dealership in 1970, what options would I go for? Would I get a Boss 302 because I do love my road racing and my handling? Would I go for the big 428 Cobra Jet because I love horsepower? Or would I do something in the middle, maybe the 351? Who knows? For 70, you had the 351 Windsor or the 351 Cleveland. Or you could have got this thing with the base 302, which is similar, but not as hot as this engine. Of course, it just has inline valve heads. Let me just give it a little squeeze here. Hear that 4-barrel, that big Holly? The Holly, man, you can hear that thing opening up. But what a smooth riding car. And to think somebody could win this thing. Oh.
Some lucky person is going to own this. That's pretty cool.
Yep.
What's the horn sound like? Okay, I thought it was that hook up to the alarm.
Oh,
that
right.
Crazy thing on the alarm.
It's a real nice cruiser. This is something. 59,000 original miles. It is a survivor car, so you're working with original paint, really original engine. The thing's probably never been apart. Drives very, very nice. I can't even imagine this thing sitting in my garage. How cool would that be? And as much as I'm a fan of the look with the shaker and the Magnum 500s, this is a car you just obviously have to leave absolutely alone. There's no way that you can do things to this car because you just ruin the originality of it. It's a timepiece for sure.
It is, and the color is just really cool.
Yeah. Burnt orange poly, which is a one-of-one deal because it's a Lincoln color. So you really have a car that nobody else has, which is like makes it extra cool. So you may be wondering, how do you win this thing? Well, we're going to put the link in the description. Alright, so you may be wondering, how do you get a chance to win this thing? Well, pretty simple. Go to dreamgiveaway.com, enter the promo code EVAN, E-V-A-N, buy yourself some tickets, and you'll be thrown in the mix, and you may get the phone call that you are the owner of a 1970 burnt orange Boss 302. So Abe, what do you think of this thing? I know you like the sport roof classic Mustangs.
I love sport roof. I love this color. All the little things it doesn't have is really cool. Like
attack.
Yeah, for instance, no tack. But this color is really just.
You are digging this thing.
It is.
I know you.
Because it's original. You know, you see Boss 302s, not a lot, but you see them, but you don't see them like this.